Boy, do we have something special for you. Vonabelle Sherman's going to be out in just a sec to talk about our Panasonic iron. If you have your computer out right now, I encourage you to go to hsn.com and read the reviews. This thing is amazing because finally we have an iron that you don't have to have attached to any cords. This is our Panasonic 360-degree freestyle iron. Yes, this iron actually charges itself on the charging base, so you don't have any cords to tether you, to tie you up to anything. It's not going to fall over, fall off the end of the ironing board, and you get that great ironing power. $79.95. This iron was actually featured in a very famous magazine, you know, the one that has the O in it. I think you know which magazine that one is, as being such a wonderful pick, you know, from all the products that they look at. It's got a detachable water tank, so you don't have to bring the whole iron over to the water where you're filling it up, which I hate about my old iron. It's $20 off if you buy it today on Price Break. It's free shipping and handling, and you can get it home for, let's say, $26.65. You're going to absolutely love it. It comes with this great case right here, and here's the case that it comes inside. So if you want to travel with this, you can take it wherever you go. I want to make sure it's not going to fall off there. I'll put it in the middle right there. Anyway, okay, so Vonabelle, come on out. We have to show everybody, because I think a lot of people think, well, I'm sacrificing something because it doesn't have a cord. Right. No way. This thing is amazing.
This is the most amazing iron. It's called the 360 because it's pointed at the top and pointed at the bottom. So the bottom is the top and the top is the bottom. That's why we call it a 360, and it is cordless. It gives you great steam. Do you see that steam? For a cordless iron. Woo. That's incredible.
Love it.
Now here's the important thing, and I'll place it back in here. 8-second recharge. Now, I want you to remember to recharge it because you're having so much fun ironing. I've been guilty of it. I'm ironing going, wow, this is great because of no cord. Please be sure, 8-second recharge back to 1,500 watts of power. So there it goes. Now watch the wrinkles drop out as I add the steam and the heat of the sole plate to this garment, and look at the wrinkles. So think about, it's morning, you forgot to iron this for work, and now you need to get out the door. Look at that difference in just going up and down 1 or 2 times. Now, how am I getting that great result? Let's talk about this. Okay, you have high, medium, and low. You have your settings right there. You have your steam, you have water. You have 1,500 watts of power. 32 vents to deliver that steam. And here's what's important about 1,500 watts of power. Do you have an iron that maybe is 900 watts, 1,200 watts, and it's a new year and you're thinking, why is this not working well? 1,500 watts is what's going to drop out those wrinkles for you. It's what's going to get you out the door fast and make ironing a pleasure. So let me show you. Here's a great way to save money. This is a men's dress shirt, and it's one of my favorite things to think, wow, if I could do this at home and not send it to the dry cleaner, I can save money, make my life easier, not have to drive to the dry cleaner, but I still get a dry cleaner result. I go ahead and use that 1,500 watts. Let's add some steam in there. You can see it bellowing out.
That's awesome.
And now you've done your ironing at home with pleasure, and it just glides in your hand. Now, I'm cordless, so I can do that, and I have no cord confusion, which means, you know, if you ever ironed and the cord is making wrinkles as you're ironing, that does not happen.
Such a pain. Or it picks up the sleeve or the shirt and rips it across the corner. And remember, by the time you need to switch and do another section, that's where you put the iron back on, and that's when it recharges. I have to remind everybody that the flex pay is just for this hour. So it's going to go back to 2 flex. It's 3 flex just for this hour. So you've only got about another 34 minutes to be able to grab this on 3 flex. Here's the other thing, as my producer Paul has reminded me, I got 780. It's going to sell out in this airing, like it sells out almost every time we bring it out here, because it is so convenient. If you're one of those people that likes to travel, take this with you when you travel. It's your best friend when you take it with you if you're going on vacations and you're going to need to iron clothes. The thing is, you're never going to sacrifice. This is so powerful. You have to realize that the watts of power that are built into this thing, that's what gets that sole plate so hot, and that's why you have such great amounts of steam. If you have an iron that you're always trying to get it to get the steam working, it's probably not powerful enough. This one gives you the power to get these kind of creases. Look at that. It's like a razor blade.
Yeah, it's razor sharp. That's what you want, because when you wear this, you want people to go, oh, they sent that to the dry cleaner. No, I saved money, and I have a great iron, and I did this at home. This is why this iron is a customer pick. And primarily, almost all the reviews are also 5-star. 5-star reviews primarily. So it's an amazing iron. And the last 5 reviews I read last night, I was like, wow, you're loving this as much as I am. You're loving the fast results, the power, the cordless feature. Now, your iron is actually coming to you like this in a case. Why is that great? Well, because storage is so easy. You're not wrapping a cord round and round. And say you're going to go off to your favorite store or your girlfriend's house to do crafting, sewing, quilting. Your iron is going to come in this great case, so it's easy. Or I think this is the iron that you want to send the kids to college with, or the wedding gift kind of thing, because it is so compact and so nice.
Look at that. It really is portable. So even if you have to take it with you on a trip, or as we said, go room to room when you're doing your ironing, you're going to love that. You know what else is really nice about it? If you have to steam drapes or anything and walk this throughout your house, you can do that as well. Remember, you've got the time to get up there. You don't have to worry about having to take a cord wherever you go and drag it around. Here's a perfect example right there. And you've got that great steam. And remember, you put it back on the charger. It only takes 8 seconds to get right back up to that full. Is it 1,500 watts of power?
1,500
right back
watts
up
of power.
to that limit. Okay. People online, I now have 650 irons to go. Look at that. See, I wouldn't even think to do something like that, but look. You can do like tablecloths and linens. You can bring it right over, refresh your mattress. If you've got issues with the mattress.
1,500 watts, you can do that.
Yeah, bring it over to the mattress, refresh the mattress. You can do your bed linens. You will love it. Okay, now there's only 600. So once it hits, it's funny. It gets about 6 or 7 minutes into the presentation, and people are like, I don't have any cords. You plug the basin. That's all you do.
Right.
You know what it's like? It's like when you have the portable phones and you can take them anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like it's a portable iron. You can take it wherever you go.
Well, and we looked at that video of curtains. You get your curtains and you hang them up. And they have all these boxes, and you can't put it on the ironing board. So go ahead and hang your curtains and then steam out, because you're cordless. Take it wherever you want, all of those wrinkles. Yes, you can use it on your tablecloths when it's holiday time. And let's take this second to show you how you can do vertical steam as well. Here we go. It's Monday morning after the weekend. I forgot that this beautiful shirt I would like to wear to work. I left it in the laundry basket. How am I going to get out the door, not miss the train, and not be late for work? I'm going to take out my iron that's cordless, and it's going to give me 1,500 watts of power to drop out the wrinkles like that. Look at the difference. Wrinkled, not wrinkled. I mean, really, what would you like to look at?
And this is really delicate fabric,
too. This is a silk.
Yeah, so
this is a silk.
You'd normally be really worried to do a material like that, or it could be just to refresh a jacket. Maybe, you're out at work all day, and then you went out clubbing or whatever you're doing, and then you get back, and you're like, oh, my jacket smells funny. You can bring it right, just hang it and refresh it. You don't have to be worried about bringing it over to the ironing board, because you've got that freedom. And look at the difference there, all right? 550 remain. If you'd like it, we'll send it out to you. Try it out. You have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. But remember, the flex pay, what's that? 450 now left, with my producer Paul says so, and I always listen to Paul. He knows all. So 450 left. If you'd like to get it, hey, pay the $26.65, get it shipped home, try it out. I tell you, love the fact that you have that cordless freedom. So if you do need to take it somewhere, or even if there are some times where I'll be in my room and I have a sweater and I get out and I'm like, oh, I just want to steam that sweater really quickly. I don't want to have to bring everything all the way back to the ironing room.
Yeah.
Grab everything. You can hit everything really quickly. And I mean, it's ideal.
And that's exactly the story with this jacket. Okay, you guys, you're not playing in the mud. You don't need to send the jacket to the dry cleaner every time. But maybe you're a traveling salesman and you've got those wrinkles up and down your back. This is a great way not to send it to the dry cleaner, but to hit it with the 1,500 watts of steam and drop out those wrinkles. That's a great story and money saving.
We got a lot of great stories, and tons of people that review this product. And one of the folks had mentioned, what's wonderful about it? In an emergency, you got to run out of the house, it automatically shuts itself off.
That's right.
After 10 minutes. So if you leave it idle and you don't touch it, it will turn itself off. So this iron really has everything. You don't sacrifice nothing just because you don't have the cord attached to the iron. And if you need to get great results and you're in a pinch like that, right? Kids got to go to school.
Party dresses, special events,
even
weddings.
Around this delicate stuff you got going there.
That's right. I got to work around this beading because I don't have to put the whole sew plate on it, because I have 1,500 watts of power dropping out the wrinkles. You can see here's wrinkled and here's not. And this is a little girl's dress here, and this was cotton. And in this one, I got the opportunity to use my spray feature as well. And that you're going to use when you really have a stubborn wrinkle that you need to drop out. And whenever I do this little girl's dress, I always like to say that the safety features. It will shut off. And it's also anti-drip, anti-calcium. So a lot of great features in this iron. And it also has a stainless steel sole plate, and it has a slight curve to it. And that's what kind of helps it have this nice ability to glide in your hand. It's so comfortable. It's the perfect weight.
I love the shape of it, because the shape of it actually allows you to access really difficult, hard to iron areas on either side of the iron. It's compact, but it's not small. It's compact, which I find easier to iron things that are more difficult. Every time you put it on the charger, it takes 8 seconds to come right back to full power, so you're never waiting for this iron.
Yes.
Here's another thing, and I brought it up in the beginning.
Good point.
My biggest hassle with my iron is, you know what I do is I get over there to the iron, right? And I plug it in, and I go over and I find out there's no water in the dang thing. So you know what I have to do? I got to unplug the iron, to wait till it cools off, and I got to walk it all over into the sink. Then I got to open up the little thing. Then I got to put it in. Then I got to put this. The water tank detaches, so you don't have to separate the water tank from the base, so the base can continue to be charging. You can come back and fill up your water. Look how simple that is.
There you go. I'm showing you just what he said.
So smart.
Take this to the sink if you want. Take the whole iron because it's cordless. But either way, we're making it so easy for you to do that. And on this garment, I dropped out those wrinkles, but I also got to use that water feature. Then I followed up with 1,500 watts of power and totally absorbed the water that I put in there. Look at that. Wrinkle-free. Wrinkles. The results you want is from this iron. That's why it's a customer pick. That's why it was chosen as an editor's pick by that big magazine and star that we all know. Now, we didn't submit that. They came to us and said, hey, by the way, we chose this iron as an editor's pick.
She loves cool stuff, does she? Always loves stuff that she's like, you know what, that's so smart.
Right.
Because, well, she's got an affinity and an eye for things that you know, really are fun to use and are work and are different.
Yes.
But they have to work. And what I love is, you'll notice, too, we iron in both directions with this. There's no difference between the front and the back. It's shaped almost like a football, so you get in those hard-to-reach areas. Really good to get between buttons if you're doing hems or collars or things like that. You'll be amazed at the versatility and the flexibility of this iron, but the one thing you'll never sacrifice, look at the before and after right there, is the quality and the results that you get. All right, even though it says 457 left up there, well, let me look. Can you read that? What does that say, Vonabelle? Does it say 200 people on the line?
Yes, that is correct.
So in reality, we're down to about 250 of these, and in all likelihood, it could sell out in this hour. So if you want something, by the way, here's a little, let me show you the little case again that it comes in. Here's your case.
Yes.
So if you want, and it comes with that case. It's a Panasonic. We haven't even talked about the name. It's a name you know. Come on, you trust that name, Panasonic? I do. And you can take this wherever you go. So. Yeah,
Panasonic is a name, and they said, you know, we can't always make iron easier for you, but we can always make it fun, and this really makes it fun. This simply glides in your hand. If you want an iron that's easy, that's cordless, and does the job because of 1,500 watts, we did not skimp on that, then you're going to love this iron. If you have one, you haven't stepped up your game and gotten one that really does the job. If you're frustrated, maybe your iron has like stains on it, that rust.
Yeah.
You want to get this kind of result with your iron, this is the way to do it. And it can be yours. FlexPay too, right? Make it easy to get home.
Hey, but you know what? The 3Flex is for how much longer, Paul? 28 minutes. You can still get it on 3Flex if you would like, but get it home. You're going to love this iron. I know it's an iron. You're like, oh, what's the big deal about an iron? Well, when you have one that's really good and really functional and one that you don't have to worry about the cords all the time, you'll absolutely love it. All right, you'll see we got the last 150. The last 150 of these online. If you're on the fence, go to hsn.com, read the reviews. Everybody loves it as a customer pick. Wonderful job, as always.
Thank you.
Vonabelle Sherman. All right, listen, coming up next, another one of the items. I can't own everything, but man, do I love my Roomba. And you're going to see the most affordable one we have here at HSN. We have something special for you. Vonabelle Sherman's going to be out in just a sec to talk about our Panasonic iron. If you have your computer out right now, I encourage you to go to hsn.com and read the reviews. This thing is amazing because finally we have an iron that you don't have to have attached to any cords. This is our Panasonic 360-degree freestyle iron. Yes, this iron actually charges itself on the charging base, so you don't have any cords to tether you, to tie you up to anything. It's not going to fall over, fall off the end of the ironing board, and you get that great ironing power. $79.95. This iron was actually featured in a very famous magazine. You know, the one that has the O in it. I think you know which magazine that one is, as being such a wonderful pick, you know, from all the products that they look at. It's got a detachable water tank, so you don't have to bring the whole iron over to the water where you're filling it up, which I hate about my old iron. It's $20 off if you buy it today on Price Break. It's free shipping and handling, and you can get it home for, let's say, $26.65. You're going to absolutely love it. It comes with this great case right here, and here's the case that it comes inside. So if you want to travel with this, you can take it wherever you go. I want to make sure it's not going to fall off there. I'll put it in the middle right there. Anyway, okay, so Vonabelle, come on out. We have to show everybody, because I think a lot of people think, well, I'm sacrificing something because it doesn't have a